Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
God, blood, this is heavy.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now, or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now. And I'm going to make that choice. Myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
I know well the pain of seeing your life's hourglass running empty. Grasping at any means of slowing the grains as they slip inexorably through your fingers. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but her actions are not. She will make each breath count. We can be sure of that.
Walk in death.
It's toasty in here.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am. I remember you from the Grove with the Druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have. On the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? A kindred spirit. But I only wish to be an ox. Do you understand? I pity you.
You deliver the ox a death by 1,000 cuts, trying to taunt it into revealing its old form with every slice. It chooses to die docile in animal form. Only after its eyes fade does it become the monster.
Just about. You shouldn't hang around too long, though.
This is the best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find some... Withers was giving me the old idea that... I don't expect anyone to understand that. I want... But... And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care. Thanks, soldier.
I bet they're close. Watch it.
May the darkness protect you.
I know Karlach's.
Hero wants to know about supplies. Can we make it home?
Burning through our oil.
Glad to see you made it. I remember you from the Grove with the on the double. One hoof.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Welcome, are you satisfied? A kindred spirit. But I only wish I pity you. You believe in your own doom. I believe in the life I can make for myself. Scurry on now.
Poor Jonas. Kid was as green as they come.
He was joking this morning. Jonas, I mean. He was always joking. Said it was good for morale, but he just liked seeing people laugh. He was a good harper. A good friend. I hope so. They're all I have to give. Thank you. You're a good person.
Just another crate. Looks empty.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Just another crate.
We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our She wants to say,
Last night's best bargain, right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
That is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is
Your
send
job
any
is
more
to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it!
Please, I just want to be alone. Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Anis, Martin Dor, Roshan. How couldn't he be? If they didn't kill him when we ran, they probably will once they get to Moonrise. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right.
I wish I hadn't let go of him. It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
God, blood, this is heavy.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Or steel. I wish we had a bloody army.
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it. His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp
wander
Teeth to
far.
Cloakwood. Took half an army to drive him out.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah. I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Premium. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. Don't worry, it isn't leaving my sight. Last Light's best bargain. What can I get you? Pleasure doing business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodads.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorel? Maybe not, Mom.
Last Light's best bargains right here. What are you looking for? Pleasure doing business with you. Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodads. shy? Have a gander at the finest stock. Premium trinkets and doodads.
Perimeter's clear, Baldur.
Last night's best bargains right
Seems
here.
that way.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock. Welcome back. Are you looking for something in particular? Pleasure. Premium trinkets and doodads.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Your years of hunting and tracking have taught you to recognize a territorial animal when you see it.
I'll allow it. You've had enough, now go. Quickly, hiss! I slinked, of course. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal. Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others. In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the deep gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. A friend. I'd do anything to find him, including trusting his fate to the likes of you. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The brilliant retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not ruin the surprise, hmm? You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Don't be shy.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
It's good to see you again. I'd ask if you've made any progress with your little problem. But the telltale twitching of your eye is answer enough. You flatter yourself. You're not the only soul of interest in this ruin. This is Last Light, where hope hangs on by a single withered thread. I can mend it or cut it, depending on what they ask for. They're not the only ones ripe for temptation, you know. My last contract here fed me for decades. Family troubles. Not my family, of course. I never surrender knowledge for free. But one good turn deserves another, does it not? To repay you for the soul sent my way, I offer a taste of the truth. Ketheric Thorm, proud father, man of faith, utter fool. On the night the Harpers sealed him away, someone murdered his entire army in cold blood. Now who would possibly benefit from such a massacre? If you want to know more, I could work the exchange of such precious knowledge into the terms of your future deal. But the time for quibbling over clauses and contracts hasn't quite arrived. You'll be limping back to me soon enough. For now, I'm afraid you've already made me late for a meeting with another client. I'll see you soon.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
Get the bottle. Hand me the bottle. It's not hard.
I don't want to.
And I don't want to give you a Latin, but I will, damn it.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
I'll be out of your way as soon as I'm finished.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told them to kneel They took his eyes first, then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods!
To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlac. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gadrick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Just be sure it doesn't make you leap before you look. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketheric's downfall begins. What's more, you'll find the cure for that thing in your head. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
What's on your mind?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Right here.
What's on your mind? Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going. Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now.
Last night's best bargains, right here! Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Cerys, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Aye, and more than half the others with him.
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
We need a way into the I intend to find what I won't.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
If I wanted water, I would bloody ask for it.
Plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
We need a way into the towers. Anything legions
Well,
to save us.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Yeah, but I will. I can feel it.
no doubt.
Charging into the shadows.
Plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while all is not burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't.
Last night's best bargains, right here. finest stock.
We may know a way through the curse.
Don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into the shadows is dead.
The plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find it. What I won't do is send any more
Can't say
of
I
our
have.
people into the curse.
If I do, you'll be the first to know.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
To save the city.
I promise.
She doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. She won't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult. I suspect she'll sacrifice anyone to achieve that. You know to do her best.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it.
Last Light's best bargain, right here.
Don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
Send any more of our people.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us. They're at the finest stock.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
He shows no signs of weakness. He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing. The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier.
Right here.
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Can't say I have. If I do, you'll be the first.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
We're discussing fist business, and you're no fist.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers. I'm not as hopeful as Floric. For my money, we're better off strategizing without him.
Right here.
Flame Colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art Colour? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me. Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
Lost in the shadows all this time. He must have left some part of himself behind. Something we can use.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Some pub? Looks official.
Cups of healing. Wonder what he found.
As I...
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
If you like it, it means you're a grown-up. Being a grown-up tastes awful.
Well, my coin's on you. Just do your best, all right?
Premium trinkets and doodads. Further at the finest stock.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
This place is awesome! There's so much stuff!
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Something over there.
I missed that! Awesome!
Last night's best bargains right here.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Look, you're welcome.
Premium trinkets and doodads. Last night's best bargains right here. Don't be shy. Have a gander. Finest stock.
A bust of Ketheric Thorm as he once was, a devotee of Selûne.
As I listen.
Not bad. I've had better days, and worse ones.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. And you mine. Not many comprehend the task of steadfast faith. Not so much high as necessary, perhaps. Our Lady has granted me the ability to protect these people. It isn't a permanent fix, but it's what we've got. Speaking of, you must be here for the protection spell, yes?
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of last light. You yearn for it so deeply.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. No, I cannot. I simply impart the blessings the Moon Maiden provides me. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. You fool.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
What should I do?
Gods, it's hot in here. Soldier.
Battle of wits. On my way.
Ready for another round?
Let's finish this. On I go.
Well, so much for peace.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Pull the right brick, and the whole tower goes tumbling down. Seluna gave me the power to protect this place. But I can't keep it up forever. Such magic. It's draining. Soon I'll be dry. Without me, Harper's flaming fist, everyone intent on stopping Ketheric is dead. But now that we have you, perhaps we have a chance. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
I pity you. Truly.
Let's just go already.
10 years.
Kira won't even notice we're gone. Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us.
Hey, soldier.
Stop protecting Mole. Maybe we should ask someone else.
No time to rest. These boots have seen everything.
Let's just go already! But we don't... Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it! But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at him. He's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children?
Pleasure doing business with you.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep, even a torch cannot quell it. Yet, the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Keep steady. They're closing in.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
Every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
What's this?
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness, locking on you as your parasite squirms with excitement. Your minds connect, and you hear a voice whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the darkness.
One of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived? You bless them too, my queen. Where is their lantern? Majesty, is this true? Did I not serve you well? Very well. If it is your will, you can have it! They don't know. Our queen told them nothing.
The lamp's light keeps the shadows at bay. Stops them from getting close enough to grab us.
Silence! The Absolute's favored are speaking. She has blessed the Lantern's light. It is the Absolute who protects us from the shadows. Simply shadows. Cursed, hungry shadows, trying to grab the living. And they are getting stronger. But do not worry. There is still power in the Lantern. Our queen will protect you, as she protected me.
It's time to go, Lantern Bearer. The sooner we clear the dark, the better.
Treachery! Blasphemous in the dark!
May the dice roll in my favor.
For letter writing.
Got to press on.
My turn.
this is worth the cost. You've made a grave mistake.
One less blight in the darkness. 1,000 more to conquer.
At very least, for every beast we slay, shadows.
God, why so glum? We hit the conqueror hurts.
A victory is a victory. Our heads are intact, and that's worth celebrating.
The cultists will soon know the Dried has fallen, if they don't already.
If they come, we fight. That's the way.
More cultists might still pass.
Then we'll gut them like the rest.
We shouldn't hang about. The heroes lost too much.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Raised, forgotten. We are tried. Shepherding the faithful, carrying a lady's light.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Lantern, Our Lady's light. Moonrise.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
The cultists will soon know the Dried has fallen, if they don't already.
If they come, we fight. That's the way of it.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures were well known among druidic circles for both their playful hijinks and malicious trickery.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice? I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Mad Rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Curious little thing.
We do get to see some interesting things. Almost makes the mortal peril worth it. Almost.
Time to press ahead.
There was a battle here once. A large one. Looks like an apple. Something over there. Crates and caravans. Must be where Is that Roland? I thought he had better sense.
Talk to me. What's this? Got it. Now this is my happy place.
Mistra Rill. Step to it.
catch a break.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing! So what if I was? Cal and Leah could be there. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. Or not hard enough. I've failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Ah!
You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father. She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many. You sense a faded memory of marching in an army against Ketheric Thorn. Victory seemed possible then.
What path lies before me?
You see an old boot balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new sole. Chris knew.
require good. More gold. Again. It is good. Another. All that you have. You may pass the river, but first you must pay. I collect the gold so you may pass. The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold. Me? No! Gold! 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 No. I paid back.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Hey, soldier.
What's on your mind?
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute.
Its power is strong here.
How can I help?
Need a word. Let's ride.
I've got a long road ahead.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision. I'll be here in...
One day I'll catch a break.
May the darkness protect you. If you're sure. Fine.
Copper for your thoughts? Oh, come on. Oh,
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
It is done.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked Father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned. That's the spirit.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it. Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Playtime's over, pet.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
You've heard of this provision, better known as the You First clause.
Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail, and I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
A warrior? Hardly. A single lemur is worth less than a maggot. Only in swarms are they ever useful.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Hello, my dear.
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketherick, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
Don't waste a step.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
My apologies. Welcome back, true soul. What news? My mistake? Your mind tastes familiar. Where are you reporting from? General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Our path leads to Zarel. Let us not keep her waiting.
Praise the Absolute.
parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Still breathing, despite everything. Need to find a way forward. Slow down.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
You have broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
Let's get going. Breathe deep and move.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see.
Through the main doors.
Eventually.
I'm taking it.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
You slip into Minthara's mind while all her attention is focused on saving her own skin.
Mime! It's my fault. I failed you, my lord. Please forgive me.
Guilty then, my lord?
I gave you this command because I saw something in you. Your efficiency, ruthlessness, your killer's instinct. I treasured them all. But honesty, remorse, these are no use to me. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative.
As the General's attention shifts to you, a memory stirs. A memory of this room. And his voice raised in anger.
I'm surprised to see you again, true soul. You are here to assist and not to meddle, I trust. I would remind you that while in my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. What say you about our Minthara? It is fitting that one mad dog should judge another. Better than you know yourself, it seems. But we are here to speak of Minthara, not you. She will die, eventually. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
You wouldn't hurt me, would ya? We're mates, me and you. Practically family. You won't regret this. Praise the Absolute.
In another lifetime, you were greeted in this throne room like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric. You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have. With difficulty, you banish the pooling evil that bewitches your quivering limbs. Perhaps parts of you were scattered in this spire. Time to knit yourself together.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. Then the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit.
If you have coin, then show it. Get moving, will you?
Your family will answer. Eventually.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding.
Pig! Loudest near. You
Don't mind Meg and her meat.
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley. And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened. Nothing worth repeating. Corpses don't much go in for commerce. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who'd draw their ire. Hmm? An honor, true soul.
Have a taste if you don't believe us.
A luck potion. Araj O'Blodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge? How very disappointing. Araj O'Blordra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Araj O'Blordra, trader. Should you be interested, I have a particular... With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Just a little... There we are. Welcome back, true soul. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I... Just a... There we are.
Minthara was dragged to the prison in Moonrise. If she's still there, this is our last chance to save her.
What can I do for you, my friend? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds...
Speak. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirm.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
In my years as the Blade, but Thorm, he is made of pure... And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination. Are you sure? The Blade stands and just...
May the darkness protect you. He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
What's on your mind? Aces.
The Shadow curses. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon... He is? Thaniel is no ordinary child. I will go to see...
What's on your mind? With pleasure. Lead on.
Gods damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
I'm ready. Araj O'Blordra. Should you be interested, I have... With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. There we are.
Well, well, well.
Araj O... Should you be interested, I have a... With one drop, I can brew a rather... There we are.
Ready and willing.
Araj, should you be interested, I have a... With one drop, I can brew a rather potent... Just... There we are.
No one's stopped me yet.
Welcome back, true soul. Come back anytime.
Can't slow down.
Brothers.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Afraid they're all gone. Should have come around sooner.
Oh, God damn it!
You can take a look at my other wares, if you like. Won't entice Flo into my debt, but I'm always looking for wielders worthy of my stock. A shit-eating grin. Oh, and, this. That's it.
Suit yourself.
I've got all sorts on offer, if you're worthy of them. Better hope you can handle what I've got.
with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy.
Hey, soldier. You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends. I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they? Just stand. What's on your mind?
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern. To think the absolute grace is such a creature.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Listen to what was promised. The absolute. Oh, God.
She belongs to everyone.
Excellent choice.
That's the point.
We're all friends, right? Or what?
Then leave it. All right, what now? Oh, Betty.
There is work to do. Let's try this way. I don't need much excuse.
Very well.
Don't be shy.
Charmed, I'm sure. A heart to heart.
My faith protects me. Onward then.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I'd love to, thanks. Got it.
Can't even catch my breath. Oh, Betty. These boots have seen everything.
Say bye-bye.
Concentrate. On my way.
be a gentleman. Step by step.
Time to push my luck again. No choice but to keep going.
Rook to queen 6.
I smell blood.
A little fun at last.
Time to press ahead.
Ready. Heading there. My faith will protect me.
A rough tempest I will raise. Outflank, outsmart.
Can't give up now.
Hallucinogenic?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Not everyone subscribes to what it... It appears the guard you killed will not go unavenged.
I'm ready. On my way.
Fuck yes. I've got it.
Death is but a word away. My turn.
Put him up.
Need to act fast.
Still on my feet. With haste.
Can't give up. Not now.
This is gonna feel good.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let me recite their demise.
I got this.
Got to focus.
If not over, then through.
It seems you've been cornered by a comrade of the guard you killed.
Bye forever, pal. In position.
I expect expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer. Agreed. I will pretend the interrogators finished their work and feign obedience. They will think me a thrall. Lead the way.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What is it? What's wrong?
Light on my feet.
Of time. Damn straight. Without me, everything. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
It seems you've been cornered. Minthara,
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you.
How much farther can I go?
hid. Hollow behind the back wall.
It seems you've been cornered by...
Go on. Move. The quicker, the better.
Shah's blessings upon you.
What's on your mind?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Go on. Move. The quicker, the better. Go on. Move. The quicker, the better.